Hi friends, today in this video we are going to learn about scientific notation and significant figure. So we'll try to find out how to convert into scientific notation, how to find out how many significant figures are there, and particularly important, whenever we are mixing both the concept together, that's where it gets tricky, and we will try to cover and make everything so clear in this video. We will try to understand the real life application of significant figures and scientific notation. Significant figures are used in a lot of different applications like science, economics, statistics, and finance. Scientific notation is needed anytime you need to express a very big number or very small number. For example, if you want to figure out how many drops of water are in a 12-kilometer long river. At first, we will learn about scientific notation. In scientific notation, we will try to learn how to convert basic numerals, which are the normal numbers, into scientific notation. Let us take an example. If we do have a number 4236, and if I want to write down the same number in scientific notation, what am I going to do? So scientific notation, I'm writing the same number but in a different way. In scientific notation, my decimal point must be after the first number. So in 4236, there is no decimal point. If there is no decimal point, this is at the end. So my decimal point is after 6. So I'll be moving my decimal point from there back to 6 to 3, then 2, then 4. So I'll be moving that to 3 decimal places. So my scientific notation will be 4.236 multiplied by 10 power 3. Whenever I'm deciding should I put down like 10 power positive 3 or negative 3, all the teachers will teach you, think about you're going left and right, but I will not confuse you. I will just tell you, if your number is a very big number, then like 10 power positive, like 4236 is a big number, then 10 power positive. If it is a small number, a baby number like 0.00243. So my next example is 0.00243. I want to write down that in scientific notation. So in scientific notation, I need my decimal point after the first number. So my decimal point will go after 2. So it will be moving 3 steps to the right. So 1, 2, and 3. So it will be 2.43. Now 10, because it is moving 3 decimal points, it will be 10 power 3, but positive or negative I got to decide. And as I told you, if it is a big number, 10 power positive number. If it is a small number like 0.00, then it's a small number, baby number, then your power should be negative. So in this case, because my number is very small, I'll put down 10 power minus 3. Another 2 examples we are going to look at very quickly now, like 85,439.67. If I want to change that into scientific notation, my decimal point is after 9. If I want to change into scientific notation, it should be after the first number, which is 8. So decimal point has to move 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 decimal places on the left. Because 85,439 is a bigger number, I'll put down 10 power positive. So I can write that down as 8.543967 multiplied by 10 power 4, because my decimal point is moving 4 steps and the given number is a big number. Next number is 0.0002981. If I want to change that to scientific notation, my decimal point should be after the first number, which is 2. So I can just write it down, 2.981 multiply by. Now I'll be thinking how many decimal points my decimal point is moving. It's like a 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's moving 4 steps. It will be 10 power 4. A positive or negative, I'll be just thinking, is it a very small and baby number or a big number? If big number, positive power, baby number, small number, negative power. 0.0002981 is a small number, so I'll put down negative 4. So my final answer will be 2.981 times 10 power minus 4. Now friends, we will try to learn how to convert scientific notation into basic numerals. So though my question is given into scientific notation and I want to convert that as a simple basic number. So let us say if my scientific notation is given 3.6754 multiplied by 10 power 3, and I want to convert that into basic numeral, it is 10 power 3. So my decimal point will move to the right by 3 points. So 3.6754. So it will be moving 1, 2, and 3. 3 points to the right. So my answer is going to be 3675.4. My second question is, if it is 6.728, so 6.728 multiply by 10 power minus 3. Whenever there is a negative power, I'll be taking my decimal point to the left hand side. So 6.728, and I want to take my decimal point 3 steps to the left hand side, but I don't have the numbers on the left hand side. When I don't have the numbers on the left hand side, I can put couple of zeros and then I can take it. So 6.728, I'm moving 3 steps to the left hand side. So 1, 2, and 3. So my answer is going to be 0.006728. Now we will learn about significant figures. At first, we will learn how many significant figures are there in given number. My first number is 23,000. So in 23,000, how many significant figures are there? Are there 2 significant figures or 5? 2 or 5? And the correct answer is 2, guys. In 23,000, there are 2 significant figures, and because the back zeros, we don't count in significant figures. My next number is 0.000234. In this number, how many significant figures are there? Are there 6 significant figures or 3 significant figures? 6 or 3? The right answer is 3, guys, because the front zeros also we don't count. My third example is 30005, which is 30,005. In this number, how many significant figures? Again, I got to think, guys. Is it 5 or 2? 5 or 2? The correct answer is 5 this time, because if there are zeros between 2 numbers, then we do count in significant number. Friends, now we will learn how to round to given significant figures. So let us say I'm giving you one example, 82,354. So at first my question is, how many significant figures are there in this number? There are 5, isn't it? Because all numbers. So I think this is very clear. There are 5 significant figures. If I want to write down the same number but with 4 significant figures, then what am I going to do? I want to round this number 82,354 to 4 significant figures. So if I want to do that, the last number I'm going to change with 0. So my 4 will become 0. Whatever the number I'm making 0, if that number is 5 or bigger than 5, then I'm going to round the next number up. But here, the number I'm making 0 is 4, which is less than 5. So I don't need to round the next number up. So my 4 will become 0 and all the rest of the numbers will remain the same, which is 8235. So my number is going to be 82350. So 82,350 is rounding to 4 significant figures. Now, if I want to do the second magic and I want to change that number to 3 significant figures now, then what am I going to do? Again, the same process. That 5, the last number, I go to change that with 0. So 5 is going to be 0. But now the number I'm making 0 is 5. So the next number, which is 3, I must round it up. So my 3 is going to be 4, because the number I'm making or changing with 0 is 5. And the next 2 numbers, 8 and 2, will remain the same. So my answer with the 3 significant figure will be 82,400. If I want to change this number now with 2 significant figure, now I think it's very easy to follow and understand. My 4 will become 0. The number I'm making 0 is less than 5. So I don't need to round it up. So the number 82 will remain the same. So my answer will be 82,000. And the last thing, if I want to round these to 1 significant figure, then I got to make my 2 with 0. And because the number I'm changing with 0 is less than 5, I don't need to round the next number up. So my answer is going to be 80,000. So we started with 82,354, which is a 5 significant figure, and then we change into the 4, 3, 2, and 1 to make the concept very clear. Now, I'll be giving you two examples in which you will try to round the given number with three significant figures. So my first question is 5793481. If I want to change this number to three significant figures, first I can try to understand like how many significant figures are there. So I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 significant figures are there. And I want to change these to only three significant figures. So my last four numbers must become 0. So my 3, 4, 8 and 1 I'll be replacing with 0. So my 3, 4, 8, 1 will become 0, 0, 0, 0. And the last one I'm making 0, which is 3. Now that 3 number is less than 5. So I don't need to round next number up. So my answer will be 5790000, which is a rounding of the same number with three significant figures. If I'm taking another example, 0.213706. So currently I can count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 significant number. And if I want only 3, then last 3 like 7, 0, 6, I got to make them 0. So the last 3 will become 0, and the last number I'm making 0 is 7. Now 7 is bigger than 5, so I got to round my 3 up. So my 3 is going to be 4. So my answer is going to be 0.214, which is rounding of that number to three significant figure. Now friends, we will try to learn the part which so many students find it very complex, which is applying scientific notation and significant figures together. So now the next question I want to change into scientific notation with three significant figures. So my number is 38,512. 38,512. I want to change this number into scientific notation with three significant figures. Whenever we are doing these operations, guys, I will not be doing both together, but at first I will change that into scientific notation and then I'll think about significant figure. So 38,512. My decimal point is not anywhere, so that is at the end. In scientific notation, I will put down my decimal after the first number, which is 3. So my decimal point has to move by 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So scientific notation will be 3.8512 multiplied by, because 38,512 is a big number, it's 10 power positive 4. Positive 4 because the number is big. So 3.8512 multiplied by 10 power 4, and I'm done with scientific notation. Now in this question, I will try to set that up for three significant figures, because currently my significant figures are 5. When I want to get only three significant figures, I need only 3.85. 1 and 2 I can replace with the zeros, and this is after point, so after decimal point, zeros at the end does not matter, so that will become just 3.85. The last number I'm changing to 0 is 1, and the 1 is less than 5, so I don't need to round the next number up. So my final answer in scientific notation with three significant figure will be 3.85 multiplied by 10 power 4. My second question to change into scientific notation with three significant figure is 0.00034892. At first, I will try to change this number into scientific notation. In scientific notation, I need my decimal point after the first number, which is 3 in this case. So my decimal point has to move 1, 2, 3 and 4 to the right. So my scientific notation will be 3.4892 multiplied by 10 power negative 4. I'm putting negative 4 because 0.00034892 is a very small number. It's a baby number. Whenever there is a small number, the power will be negative. Now my significant numbers are 5, and I want to change that into three significant figure. So I'll be just considering only first three numbers, which is 3.48. 9 and 2, I will change them into 0. The last number I'm changing into 0 is 9, which is bigger than 5. Whenever the last number I'm changing into 0 is bigger than 5, I go to round previous number up, which is 8. So 8 will become 9. So my final answer is going to be 3.49 multiplied by 10 power minus 4, which is in scientific notation with 3 significant figure. Now guys, you have learnt scientific notation and significant figure concept quite successfully. Testing time guys, I'm going to ask you one question. So question time. Write in scientific notation with 3 significant figure and your number is 48522169. Please put down this answer into comment and I'll give you thumbs up for your correct answer. And please subscribe to the channel to learn more maths concept like this. Thank you.